Well, I started with my undergraduate degree in psychology, and then I took a break and I was a secretary for a while. I think while I kind of figured out really what I wanted to do. And by the time I had that figured out, I applied for my master's degree and got accepted and did my graduate program at Western Michigan University. Go Broncos. And by the time I graduated, well, it was about 15 years ago. And so I chose a program that was very specifically practitioner oriented. I really wasn't interested in research, didn't really care about going on to get my PhD, that sort of thing. So I chose a really practitioner-oriented program. And so I felt really well prepared to go and be just what I wanted to be, which was a therapist. Wow, yeah, that one took me a while to figure out, because some days I was like, I could probably go be caterer. I looked at some other things, And I think for me, it came down to really wanting to be a part of people changing, people being intentional with their lives and being just a part of that journey where they make small changes that add up to a really different life or a different place that they get to in their life. Really and truly, I believe everyone is a prime candidate for counseling. I believe that counseling is one of the very best gifts that you can give yourself. It's a really unique relationship, unlike any other that you'll ever have. And it's one where you can come and focus completely on yourself. You don't have to worry about that other person. You don't have to nurture that other person. And you get to really just focus on yourself. And so I believe that somewhere in everyone's lives is probably a point where they could really benefit from someone just offering maybe an outside perspective on what's going on for them. I like to make jewelry. I like to fish. I like to garden. I like to cook and bake. I recently became a runner. Yeah, middle age and running. Never thought I would, but I do. I finished a half marathon last fall, did a 10K this spring. So I like to do. So I exercise. That's one. I am big on health, on self-care. I really believe that rarely do people take as good a care of themselves as they ought to. Often they can take much better care of other people in their lives than they do themselves. And so I really do. I walk my talk, so I take good care of myself, and I get enough sleep, and I exercise regularly and stuff like that too. I am hopeful, and I believe that that's a really important piece to the therapeutic relationship, is that I bring that to the table. I bring some expertise, certainly, in how people can go from an unhealthy place in their life to a healthier place in their life. But I think most importantly, I bring hope, and I bring the power of relationship.